Earlier today, we got an emergency call from local farmers. Wild boars were tearing through their cornfields. We didn't waste a second. Grabbed our gear and hit the road. This isn't just a job for us, it's about protecting the quiet way of life in these rural areas. We got to the field before sunrise, right where boars have been causing serious damage. Curious how the hunt went? Drop a 1 in the comments and stay tuned for the full video. Wild boars typically weigh between 200 and 440 pounds, but some can top 880 pounds. They wreak havoc on farmland, ruining crops and driving up the cost of protecting them. Worldwide, these animals are responsible for about $1.5 billion in losses each year. On top of that, they harm ecosystems and spread diseases that affect both livestock and people. The hunt is definitely on. We crept quietly, hidden by thick brush along the field's edge. Suddenly, the sound of leaves rustling in the distance caught our attention. "There it is," I whispered as I lined up the shot and gently pulled the trigger. The gunshot cut through the early morning calm. The bullet struck true, the boar stumbled, then dropped. With the first one down, we wasted no time and followed the tracks of the rest of the herd.
Dişini kırdım. Genç! Tamamdır! Aha geliyor. İşte bu!
Out of nowhere, a dark figure came barreling toward us. Everyone froze fingers on the trigger, but just before we fired, the wild boar suddenly swerved. Its speed was incredible, completely throwing off our ambush. "Don't let it get away," I yelled, my heart racing. It was lightning fast, almost too fast, but one clean shot from a teammate brought it down. Just as we caught our breath, another teammate spotted a new group storming into the cornfield. They stubbornly stayed hidden deep in the thick corn stalks, so we let the hunting dogs loose. The smart hounds quickly flushed one out. We moved in fast to intercept from a safe distance. I steadied my aim and took the shot. You wouldn't believe it, that brute had to weigh at least 330 pounds with tusks sharp enough to cut the air as it charged.
Geçiyor. Geçiyor. Koş, gir. Koş.
We got a tip that the herd had bolted toward the mountains. Without wasting a second, we jumped in the truck and took off after them. My buddy was behind the wheel while I held the rifle tight, trying to line up a shot as we bounced down the rough trail. But the rugged terrain made us lose their trail. They'd made it up the mountainside. Still, we weren't backing down. The chase went on, and when I finally had a clear shot, I took it. The boar dropped on the spot. We kept moving along the mountain path, tracking the rest of the herd. Just a few hundred meters ahead, we came across another boar. I raised my rifle finger ready on the trigger. One clean shot, it dropped before it had the chance to react. Part of the herd had escaped to the far side of the mountain, so I radioed Mabel and the rest of the team who were already in position. From her high perch, Mabel lined up her shot. The gunfire echoed through the cliffs, but the boar dodged with incredible speed.
Wow, bitti.
Still, it couldn't outrun its fate. We tracked it to a clearing on the mountainside before it had the chance to do more damage. As I made my way down the slope, a massive boar suddenly burst from the bushes beside the trail. I didn't hesitate, instinct took over, and I fired off 2 quick shots.
Nereye gidecek?
What started as a routine hunt quickly spiraled into a nightmare when the prey stopped running and came straight at us. Who was really hunting who now? These fierce wild boars, with their brutal strength and lightning speed, had no fear of humans. In the thick forest, this beast could have easily made us pay a steep price. The question was, could we make it out of the predator's grip? This is the time when wild boars leave their hiding spots to forage and we get ready to intercept. The truck races across wide fields, the road narrowing into dirt trails lined with bare, leafless trees glowing in the sunset. We don't waste a second, our eyes scan every inch of the landscape. Then, at the edge of the field, a herd of wild boars appears. Their coarse, muddy coats make them hard to spot, and they're also a risk for spreading disease. Have you ever been on a wild boar hunt? If yes, drop a 2 in the comments. If not, leave a 3.
Çok uzak.
The moment they spotted us, they tensed up, ready to bolt at any second. But before they could escape, a burst of gunfire shattered the silence, sealing their fate. A few boars struck by bullets collapsed onto the dry earth, thrashing wildly as if begging for mercy. Some scattered into the forest, but we didn't let a single one slip away. We climbed higher, navigating jagged rocks. Dry leaves crunched underfoot with every step. The heavy silence around us was almost suffocating. Suddenly, the frantic barking of the hunting dogs broke the silence, signaling the prey was close. The team snapped to attention, fingers tightening on triggers. There it was. I didn't hesitate. I took aim and fired. The gunshot echoed through the mountains, and this time it didn't get away. The wild boar dropped right there. A perfect finish to this heart-pounding hunt. After a night's rest, we regained our strength and pushed deeper into the nearby forest. As soon as we arrived, the dogs erupted into wild barking again, a clear sign the prey was close. Everyone held their breath, eyes fixed through the thick foliage. Beyond the dogs barking, an eerie silence settled over the forest. Then suddenly a huge black shape burst forward. I raised my rifle without hesitation, focusing all my calm and skill. One clean shot, the bullet struck right through the head of the 130-pound wild boar. It wobbled for a moment, then crashed to the ground. Its rough, dust-covered hide lay still. The beast's powerful body had finally gone lifeless. It wasn't just our hunting team, several others had gathered too, all determined to protect this land from these invasive beasts. After watching carefully, I picked a spot near a bush and waited tense and alert. Then it appeared. I fired right away, but the massive creature was quicker than I expected. It charged off with incredible speed, forcing me to fire again and again. Only on the fifth or sixth shot did it finally go down, but there was no time to catch our breath. The hunting dogs caught the scent of another target. I moved fast to intercept it. This time there was no getting away. One clean shot ended it. In under 10 minutes, 2 more adult wild boars were down. A victorious hunt, another win in the ongoing battle against nature's invaders. Spotting the herd's escape path, I raced up the hill, racing against the clock. My heavy breaths broke the silence, adding to the tension. Then, there it was. The wild boar froze panic in its eyes when it saw me. Its wild gaze flashed with fear as the cold barrel aimed straight at it. But it was already too late. By the end of the trip, our haul was impressive. Still, with the damage these creatures caused, this battle is far from over. The next day, we decided to head straight up the mountain to their den to stop the spreading destruction. We set out at dawn. 2 large feeding troughs were placed along a familiar trail where the boars were known to appear. The troughs were filled with a mix of corn feed pellets and a special scent to lure them in. No words, no sudden moves, just steady eye contact. When the distance was right, the first bullet flew and the boar dropped right by the trough. We kept up the ambush at the second trough more than 500 meters from the first. After waiting over an hour, another boar finally showed up. There it was. Once again, we stayed fully in control. It seemed like our spot had been spotted, making us wait even longer. So we expanded the hunt to nearby areas. We moved to a nearby plateau with a rich ecosystem, a perfect hiding place for the boars. There they were. At 200 meters, we opened fire. The boars, caught off guard, couldn't react. Panic set in, but every escape route was sealed. A swift, effective assault. Adjust the scope, scan the area, no target left behind. Then, a shadow moved behind a tree. Boom! The gunshot rang out. The lead boar went down. Bigger than I expected, a true trophy. Without wasting a second, we tracked the ones who'd fled the first clash. We hiked nearly 2 hours. Look over there. Minutes later, one clean shot brought down another wild boar. The rush of hunting wild boars had me buzzing with adrenaline. After the clash on the plateau, the few remaining boars darted toward the mountain peak about 500 MOA away, a perfect escape route for them. Boars move insanely fast, so I had to aim sharp and time my shot just right to hit the target. Though it was tough for seasoned hunters like us, it was routine and necessary. The scene was pure chaos. The herd scrambled for a way out, but every path was blocked.
Good shot.
In a flash, the wild boar zipped past my line of sight. I fired quickly, but they were lightning fast. It wasn't just me, my teammates took down quite a few as well. Today there was no way we were going home empty-handed. As the day grew late, dark shapes in the field caught the team's eye. Another herd of wild boars appeared. At about 160 meters, I fired several shots in rapid succession. The lead boar went down. What followed was a fierce chase. Luckily, we closed in fast and took down the rest before they could get away. This was a real battle between man and beast. As the first light of dawn stretched across the horizon, we left the base. The helicopter's rotors hummed softly, lifting us higher into the sky. Beside me sat a team of seasoned hunters, their eyes sharp and focused. At the edge of a barren forest, another herd of wild boars appeared. Moving tightly together, they reacted quickly to the roar of the engine overhead.
Oh!
A dramatic showdown unfolded. With steady, precise shots, the hunters took down the boars one by one. Watching it all, I couldn't help but reflect. These hunters weren't just thrill seekers, they were on a mission to control the wild boar population. These massive animals didn't only destroy crops, they posed a serious threat to the local community. Thanks for sticking with us through the video. Please support our channel by liking and subscribing. Goodbye and see you in the next video. Mountain lions are among the largest and most impressive predators in the Americas. They're clever and agile hunters, mostly found in mountainous regions, forests, and grasslands where their climbing skills and speed make them highly effective. These adaptable cats can hunt a range of animals from deer to small livestock and play a crucial role in keeping ecosystems balanced by controlling prey populations. Interested in learning more about mountain lions? If so, drop a 3 in the comments below. As mountain lion attacks have increased in recent years, hunting regulations have been put in place to manage the growing threat. These policies allow for controlled hunting, helping to reduce dangerous encounters between mountain lions and local communities. This approach has also brought relief to farmers facing significant livestock losses, helping to stabilize their income.
Cat's out. He's out. Careful, dogs. Yep. Well done. Ready, Kurt? Oh, yeah.
A notable success in these efforts comes from Chris Ryan's hunting group, known for its skill in tracking and safely reducing mountain lion populations. Hunting mountain lions using guns and hounds has become popular with Chris Ryan's team because of its efficiency and precision. This approach has achieved an impressive 95% success rate in controlling mountain lion numbers, a significant accomplishment in regions where these predators pose a serious threat. When spotting a mountain lion, hunters must approach quietly and carefully. These cats are experts at hiding in dense forests and can easily sense any disturbance. Hunters often rely on binoculars to track their prey from afar and use GPS devices to pinpoint their exact location.
It's right there, guys. Yep.
Once the hunter gets close enough, they need to carefully assess the situation, taking into account wind and lighting to ensure a precise shot. The shot must be quick and accurate, aimed at vital areas like the heart or lungs to minimize the animal's suffering. After the shot, the hunter should watch the animal's response and act responsibly, making sure the mountain lion is put down quickly and humanely. Do you agree with this approach? If so, please like the video. If not, leave a comment with the number 5.
Oh, dude, that's a good cat. Oh, yeah.
It's pictures, too.
The close teamwork between professional hunters and their hounds has proven highly effective in hunting mountain lions. On average, Chris Ryan's team harvests between 4 and 8 mountain lions after each successful hunt. This success not only shows how well their strategy works, but also highlights the importance of coordination between skilled hounds and experienced hunters. Thanks for watching. Please give us a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for the latest videos. See you next time.
Reload.
Hello everyone. Wild monkey tourism in Spain offers visitors not just a destination, but an unforgettable experience. Every year, millions of tourists from around the world flock to Spain, eager to get up close and personal with wild monkeys, fueling a billion-dollar industry. But behind the allure of these lively creatures lies an increasing mystery. When monkeys lose their natural fear of humans, they become bolder and more uncontrollable, turning once peaceful areas into sudden chaotic scenes. What happens when wildlife and daily life collide? Leave a comment with the number 1 and join us as we explore this wild story. A recent study shows that 85% of tourists participating in monkey tourism in Spain are willing to feed the monkeys, leading to a significant change in their natural behavior. Currently, about 80% of these monkeys depend on food provided by humans instead of foraging in the wild as they once did. This kind-hearted habit has transformed these once cautious animals into bold companions, actively seeking food and altering their relationship with humans. Once cautious, the monkeys have now become so accustomed to and dependent on food from tourists that they've started to see nearby residential areas as ideal feeding grounds. As a result, they've begun expanding their territory, venturing deeper into human spaces in search of their next easy meal. Don't chase them! Are they aggressive? I don't know. Come here. In the Costa del Sol area, monkey invasions have surged by 200% in the past year, with over 1,500 reports of vandalism and theft, ranging from broken windows to stolen belongings. The damage caused by these bold monkeys has exceeded 400,000 euros. This unwelcome presence is not only a nuisance but also harmful to the local economy. Tourists, now wary of theft and potential monkey attacks, are becoming increasingly hesitant to visit, leading to a sharp decline in tourism revenue, a key income source for many locals. What was once a captivating and quirky attraction is now driving people away, leaving communities to face the costly consequences of the unchecked mischief of the monkeys. Faced with the growing monkey invasions, the government has implemented a targeted policy to control the monkey population, aiming to protect both residents and the local economy. Licensed hunting groups have been approved, with a maximum of 30 teams allowed to operate under strict guidelines. Each team receives a financial reward of 1,000 euros for each monkey captured, providing a strong incentive to attract skilled hunters. Do you agree with the method of hunting monkeys with guns? If so, leave a comment with the number 2. If not, leave the number 5.
Thank you.
However, to qualify, participants must complete an in-depth training course on monkey behavior, safe handling, and wildlife management. Hunters are allowed to use tranquilizer darts and humane traps, ensuring an effective but non-lethal population control method that prioritizes both safety and ethical treatment. Hunters primarily operate in high monkey activity areas, such as near residential neighborhoods and popular tourist spots, where the monkeys have become particularly bold. The hunting season is designated to run from late fall to early spring, when food scarcity tends to drive the monkeys further into human areas. Experienced trackers identify the presence of monkeys by looking for footprints, overturned trash bins, and broken branches. All right, we're filming to spot them. Hunters rely on high-powered binoculars like the Vortex Razor HD, which provide clarity at long distances, allowing them to spot the monkeys from a safe range. To effectively subdue the monkeys, hunters are trained to target the legs or body, ensuring a quick and humane approach. However, monkey hunting presents unique challenges because they are highly intelligent and live in groups. The monkeys quickly adapt, often sensing when they are being tracked and skillfully escaping. In one case in Costa del Sol, a group of hunters reported that the monkeys had learned to recognize their vehicles and would scatter as soon as they approached, making the task nearly impossible without advanced camouflage tactics. Their intelligence, combined with agility and a strong pack mentality, makes each hunt a test of patience and decisiveness, often requiring hunters to wait for hours to achieve success. Despite these challenges, monkey hunting has attracted both skilled hunters and thrill seekers, boosting the local economy by nearly 25% as enthusiasts and professionals participate in this effort. This initiative has also drawn attention to the affected areas, turning them into hotspots for wildlife management tourism and generating funds that are reinvested into the community. The revenue generated from hunting licenses and rewards has helped offset the financial losses that farmers and residents have endured due to monkey-related damage. With top hunters making progress in managing the monkey population, a simple like or word of encouragement can go a long way in supporting their efforts. Like and subscribe to join us in cheering them on as they work to protect the communities and livelihoods of Spain. An invasive species is gaining increasing attention in the United States. In this agricultural documentary, we will dive deeper into the journey and life of this fox species. Currently, it is estimated that the red fox population exceeds 1 million, spreading across the country. Notably, they are increasingly appearing in major cities like Chicago and New York, where they adapt to new environments by foraging in waste areas and seeking shelter in green spaces. Are you ready to explore the red fox? If you are, leave a comment with the number 1. The red fox, widespread across the United States, primarily lives in forests, grasslands, and suburban areas. They stand out with their bright orange-red fur, distinctive black stockings, and bushy tail with a unique white tip. Red foxes are highly adaptable, thriving in a variety of habitats ranging from dense forests to open grasslands, and even suburban areas where humans live. Their agile hunting skills and intelligence make the red fox a formidable predator in the wild. In the United States, red foxes can transmit and spread dangerous diseases to both humans and pets. Some of these infectious diseases include mange, tapeworms, and especially rabies. In 2010, several cases of red foxes infected with rabies were reported in the eastern U.S., raising concerns in rural areas where pets are more vulnerable to the disease. Additionally, red foxes are known for their ability to hunt free-range poultry and small livestock like sheep. Their cunning nature and agility make it difficult for farmers to defend against them. Red foxes not only cause damage by hunting livestock, but also harm crops by digging for insects and rodents in fields and orchards. Farmers in the Midwest have reported significant impacts on irrigation systems due to foxes digging burrows, leading to disruptions and reduced crop yields. Do you think red foxes are the wildlife species with the greatest impact on U.S. agriculture? If you agree, press 1. If not, press 0 in the comments. Faced with the challenges posed by red foxes, local hunters and farmers have deployed traps to control the red fox population while protecting agriculture. This method is popular due to its ease of use. First, there are leg hold traps. These traps are strategically placed along routes commonly traveled by the foxes, using bait or camouflage techniques to blend in with the surrounding environment. This is a mechanical device specifically designed to trap an animal's leg. The leg hold trap is made of steel and is equipped with padded jaws to minimize injury while still securing the prey. The mechanism has a trigger plate that ensures when the animal steps on it, the jaws automatically close, tightly gripping the animal's leg. Additionally, cage traps are also a popular method in the US. These traps come in various sizes, but for red foxes, they are typically 42 to 48 inches long, 15 to 18 inches wide, and 15 to 18 inches high. This size ensures that the fox can move freely inside the trap without injury, while the design ensures that no animal can escape once the door closes. However, the process of using traps is not only labor-intensive, but also requires careful checking, resetting, and placement of the traps. With the rise of the red fox population control has become essential to protect agriculture and the environment. Methods like leg hold traps and cage traps are being used, but are they effective enough? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay updated on more fascinating information.